Okay, so let us continue on. Now that we've chosen the master AP and we've pre-downloaded the AP firmware in the secondary boot image, this is not going to disrupt any service yet. We haven't done anything yet. This is all preparation. We can do this on a group per group basis. Now, why would we want to do this on the group per group basis? Why would we want to start with one first instead of one and end? Well, we may not want to tax our link here. Because remember, this is coming from where? The firmware is actually coming from the wireless LAN controller, which means in this environment, we are traversing the wide area network. This portion right here, let me change the color. That's not exactly showing up the best way. Right in here, the wide area network. And if we did both groups at the same time, we might have an overloaded WAN. Because what else is happening over the WAN? Well, we have all sorts of, if we're centralized switching, we have all sorts of traffic flowing over that centralized WAN. We have regular data traffic flowing over that WAN. We have wired traffic flowing over that WAN. We have router updates if we have dynamic routing protocols enabled flowing over that WAN. So why are we going to add to this mess when we don't need to? Excuse me. Why are we going to add to this mess if we don't need to? What we really need to do is just pick one group and start with one group at a time. Now, this is something that is really par for the course in IT, right? You don't want to take all nodes offline and push that image out to everybody at the same time. Because what if that image fails? What if there's some type of failure in the update process? Now every node or AP is down in that environment. So this is standard operating procedure for a new technology rollout. You do one area at a time, contain the amount of damage that a problem can cause. All right, so next up, slave APs are going to pre-download the information and the AP firmware from the master AP. Okay, so what is this going to look like? The master AP now is going to start giving the slave APs the image. So again, from the top, even though we're on step 5, let's take it from the top. We downloaded one to the wireless controller. The wireless controller picked a master of each group. The master of each group then downloaded the image. Then the image from the master is being moved over to the slave APs. Now we change the boot image of the wireless LAN controller to the new image and then reboot the controller. Okay, so we're changing to the new image. See right here, we're changing to the new image. And then we're rebooting the controller. Rebooting the controller will cause it to what? Actually move into the new firmware. Pretty awesome. So what does this look like in our environment? So what I'm actually going to do is we're going to go look at my environment. We're going to take a look at the wireless. And here you can see we're in the wireless environment. We have all sorts of options for us. All APs, FlexConnect groups, all of these different options. So we have all these different options for our groups. Where we want to be is in what? What were we working with when we're dealing with this? We were dealing with FlexConnect groups. So I'm going to go ahead and click on FlexConnect groups. You can see I don't have a group name. Let's create a group first off. We will call this Upgrade Test 1 because I'm just creating this for the class so you can see what it looks like. So Upgrade Test, there's a space in there. Oh, it took it. We're going to click on Upgrade Test. And now you can see once we have a group, we have the options we're looking for. General, local authentication. We talked about this, right? The ability to use a local authentication. Our image upgrade. FlexConnect AP upgrade. Check. Maximum slave maximum retry count. So how many times are we going to try to upgrade a slave? Upgrade image, primary, backup, or abort. We're going to choose primary. APs, and we can add a master, so we can actually choose a master. Unassociated APs cannot be configured as master. So first things we have to do is associate APs to what? This FlexConnect group. I don't have any in this FlexConnect group at the moment. So let's add an AP. So we're going to select APs from current controller. And if I had any APs associated with this group that's not already associated with something else, I could add them here. That's when I could go to image upgrade over here and add them as a master. I don't have any APs that are available right now because of other demos I've been doing, but this is basically how we add them to our image. So any questions or anything you have about this process, it's very simple. We FlexConnect AP upgrade. We have our maximum. We have our primary, our FlexConnect upgrade. We can do all sorts of things in our environment, but first for our FlexConnect, we would have to add our APs. Really good use of automated update process by Cisco here. I really like it. It's really intuitive. Just make sure you have the FlexConnect group available and ready to go. Any APs you're going to add, you add these APs to the group first. Once that is done and you have your working environment, you get a notification from Cisco. Your image is ready to be uploaded. So we get our uploaded image, we download it to the wireless LAN controller, and then we can begin choosing our masters and actually getting our group in the newer image. All right. So that is it for our image upgrade. I hope you enjoyed it.